welcome back to the Scrapbook Podcast, Season 2. Make our movie. Same approach, different execution. Please enjoy the show. And welcome back to the Scrapbook Podcast. This is your host, Jody Pratt, with my fellow host, Patrick Wigfall.
Yo.
And it's Act 1. We're going to do our picks.
All right, we're going to start off with setting. Nice. Olympic Training Center.
Okay.
I put that bitch in there
Yeah.
months ago.
Olympic TS, I thought it was transsexual.
You can do whatever you want, baby.
Olympic.
Genre. Oh, one fell out.
So, obviously, you guys know. If you don't know, what we're doing is picking out our different... What's up? What do you have?
Comedy.
Comedy?
My brain's already going.
Comedy.
It's already... Mark Norman, we love you. Come see us. We got a movie for you, dog.
Yeah, man.
And we really need to see your dick. We'll put on like a plaster cast dick, but it'll be like a real dark dick to like go against your body type.
Yeah, man. It's comedy. So we picked the setting. We already picked the
All right.
genre.
I'm down to do this, but if you want to do it in a different time, 1950s. We've done so many 50s. But if I get like if I put this back in there and I get like a good Ice Age one, I'm not gonna like do boulder throwing or some shit.
Okay, go ahead.
We'll try one more, just because I'm tired of doing that time.
Yeah.
1990s.
Yeah. Okay.
It's called Roids.
Yeah, let's go.
Who was a famous Olympic athlete in the 90s?
Krillin.
He was not a. Oh, we're thinking nationals.
He was Olympic.
I know, no, but I'm thinking nationally.
Oh.
Like Americans, like I didn't think we were gonna want to go to that side of the globe. I thought we were done with Russians.
If you want to go with,
Because I specifically remember saying like, you want to make it like about like Russian Bentley? You're like, no, we're not doing that. And I was like, so I've just X'd out Russians out of
Russia, no. Russians, it's fine.
He's one of the best wrestlers of all time.
Yeah, definitely one of the best. You want to go with? We can go with track and field. FloJo.
Is that what they call track and field?
No, FloJo was a woman. Who was the fastest woman in the world.
Olympic Training Center. So necessarily, it doesn't have to be in the season before the Olympics. It can be after the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can have it before or after. Where's the Olympic Training Center at?
I believe Colorado.
That's what I'm thinking. I've heard that before. There's Colorado Rockies. Comedy. Let me just put that up on the board here. All right.
So do you want to make it like a feel-good comedy? Do you want to make it a raunchy comedy? Do you want to make it a, dark comedy? What?
What's something we haven't done yet?
I don't know. It's been a lot.
We've done a lot of comedy. We've done the Animal House style with Bangkok 8.
Yeah.
We've done The Set. That's a dark comedy, yeah, because he's on his way to die.
Yeah, the last set. Yeah, it's pretty dark.
What'd I say? Did you correct me?
The last set.
I said last set, right?
You said the set.
Oh, the set. Okay. Yeah. Just gang banging on niggas. Let them know. Shit. Let's make it like a raunchy. What do you want to do?
What if a trio of friends tried to walk on and get into the Olympics after a bender, right?
Of roids?
And no, a bender as in drinking.
No, okay, but I thought you meant just like an overdoing of something.
No. Just after a bender, them drinking too much. And they go, and they're all like high school friends, right? And they're like, I could have done this shit.
Are they
They're
actually
watching
athletic?
the Atlanta Olympics coming up or some shit like that. Or,
Are they actually athletic?
I'm getting to that. And they're watching the Atlanta, or was it Korea? In 96? Either way, they're watching like all these highlights and shit. Like we could have done that shit, right? And there's one nigga who was, second string quarterback. Another nigga who
The shot put in the fucking thing.
yes,
One chubby nigga who's super strong that does shot put.
yeah, or maybe all of them are in track and field.
I was thinking that like it'd be nice to have if they're coming from the same high school.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. Go ahead.
What are you talking about?
No. I was just gonna. I thought each one of them was gonna have their own thing, and they just
Oh yeah,
all
cool.
made it to
but
the.
you know what?
Olympic training center.
I just said
That's why you said this training center should be a C.
yeah.
Come on, Patrick.
But yeah, I just said football for like an idiot. So what you're saying is perfectly fine. But just change one of the guys. So we can start with the guys. Anyway, I'll explain the premise. What I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. They're all like drinking one night. They're like what, like 30, 32, and they're like, we can fucking.
They went to the same high school. They're not in high school anymore.
Yeah, they're not.
Okay.
They just went to the same high school. We could do this shit. These motherfuckers think they're the best in the world. I'm the best. Look at this shit, nigga. Like shot puts a pint glass. They get kicked out of the bar. So now they're on the block drinking, right? Splitting the Mad Dog 2020. And they're like, you know what I mean? Like, look at, and then like, there's like a montage, like a cut to one of the friends like sprinting. He's like, how fast was that? He was like, 40 seconds. He was like, really, this is like longer than 200 meters.
So it's them realizing how out of shape they are?
Exactly. Realizing, and like, obviously you're not what you guys are hyping yourselves up to be.
Okay.
Right? And then there's a training center right down in, Colorado or whatever. We'll figure it out. We can walk on, bro. You know what I mean? My cousin walked on to the Bills. And, you know what I mean? And he's playing. He's like, dude, your cousin Jeff is a retard. And he's like, I'm fucking talking about my cousin Jeff. You know what I mean? And he's like, no, we can walk on and be in the Olympics. And then they're just like, like, you guys want to do this shit?
We're
they're
really
like,
going to have to train.
Exactly.
And then they start drinking beer.
Yeah. Last beer. And then, like, it cuts to them at another bar. He's like, all right, last beer. And then cuts to another bar. All right, last beer, bro. And then we're fucking serious about this. And they smack that shit. And it's their journey to try to fucking walk on it.
And they wake up. They wake up like somebody, the main guy. I would assume this is going to have, this is a triangle. There's going to be one nigga who's actually kind of really good. And the other two are going to be the base of comedy.
Yeah.
And so the main dude wakes up in front of the Olympic Training Center, but his friends all passed out. And he's like, we're going to get there. And then he just hears his friend throwing up in the background as he starts to say that.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, we can make it. And he's like, come on, man.
He's like, hold my hair. Yeah.
Got Cairo hair.
Yeah.
Real long hair. Okay, names.
All right. Bennett. Then from here we can pick the main guy.
Bennett, how do you feel about Murphy?
Murphy's a good name. Murphy's a comedy name, bro.
You can ask a nigga named Eddie. No, just that was corny. All right, go ahead.
Hey, I'm down with Edwin.
Edwin?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 D's. very peculiar in that manner. You know what I mean? And let's pick Murphy to be the lead. He sounds like a big guy.
Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah.
All right, Ed is going to be the lead?
No, Murphy.
What is his sport?
He's the long jump.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Put it right under.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right. Edwin A. John Murphy. 29?
33.
33. Oh, you want him to be a little bit past his prime?
Yeah. I mean, they're
going into it, but they're out of shape.
Yeah,
and drunk.
exactly. Yeah.
All right. Let's go with Double D.
All right, Double D is let's say he's discus.
What's the throw one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the one where they.
Yeah.
He's black and some kind of Samoan.
Yeah. That's why his name is spelled weird. Shout out to all the native people. What were you guys believing in before the Swiss came and? You know,
they don't allow them to remember that.
I'm thinking so, man. Because I asked somebody, they're like,
they erase history. That's what's called erasing history.
Yeah, because their pyramids there.
What did the niggas that came to this country remember or have before they got here?
Colonialism.
I mean, shit. I don't know. Shot put. Discus. How old?
Let's say he's 30.
Okay. I'm just gonna put disc because I don't know how to write discus. Is that the ES?
Yeah, sure.
That's
US.
US. Discuss. All right, 30, and then Bennett.
Bennett is I want to say 31. He's shot put.
That's the one where you throw the lance.
No, shot put.
That one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the ball.
Put like you put something somewhere.
Yeah.
What if he doubles up as the throwing nigga too? Now that wouldn't. If it adds on to the humor, we can double back.
Okay, yeah, but if
there's any point where we can say he needs to throw a sword or something sharp into somebody,
you know what? The javelin's funnier.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Because a drunk person doing what they're good at, they normally get a little bit better.
Yeah.
Normally, if you drink. If you don't drink, you're gonna be shit. But like you play beer pong sober, and then you have a few beers, you normally get a little bit better.
Yeah, that's what you think, and then you see videos and you're just like, all right,
just throwing up everywhere, man.
You gotta fucking, I made it. He's like, damn. Javelin.
Okay. I know how to spell javelin.
We in there, baby.
Okay.
Married, single, divorced, what?
Oh, I'd say Edwin's married with like 79 kids. He's some kind of Samoan, right?
Yeah. He got. Oh, yeah. That's good, man. Make him actually 31, just like Bennett.
Okay, 31.
And he has 7 kids, and he's married.
7 kids married, and then fuck it. Let's just go over the top. It's comedy.
Yeah.
7 kids married. I'd say
Murphy just broke up with his lady.
No kids.
No kids. Nobody.
Single. Newly single.
Yep. Yeah.
I know okay, I got an idea. I got ideas. Okay. I got ideas.
Oh, Bennett. What's up?
Bennett, I would say, is with the new girl who he's trying to impress. How do you feel about that? That's a little bit younger.
Yeah.
On the younger side.
23-year-old.
Yeah. He's with the younger chick.
23-year-old inspiring Instagram model. Aspiring, not inspiring.
I'm just going to put IG model. Hopeful. So they kind of share in that, like, I'm hopefully gonna get onto. There's no IG in the '90s.
Playboy.
Playboy. There you go. Ooh, why the right? Okay. Okay. Cool. Shout out to Bennett.
Yeah. Her name is Ariel.
His wife's name?
Elizabeth.
Why you gotta do that?
Bam. So, I think to get us better at direction, we're on the same page. Adjectives for every person.
So like we were doing in the very beginning.
The very beginning, yeah.
And we just straight away, because we started adding in more detail and then that got lost in the shuffle.
Exactly.
Okay, so Edwin wants to make his family proud, wants to show out to his kids.
Yeah, but he's
Are we using one word thing or are we using senses?
One word.
Okay, inspired.
Yeah.
Bennett. I don't know why I keep saying it like fucking in French. What do you call that shit when you're looking for fame or notoriety?
Oh shit.
You're looking for like.
Let's make him the nervous one. Nervous. Unsure.
Nervous? Bennett? Okay.
Yeah.
Nervous or unsure? That's two different things.
It's the same thing.
I don't think so. I think you can be very sure and nervous at the same time.
Both of them is you're non-committed to it. So nervous and
you can be
unsure.
committed to something you're nervous with.
But what makes you nervous about it?
What you're finna do. Niggas do a lot of shit that they're nervous about.
But that means you're not 100%. You feel anxiety about that.
Yeah, you can feel anxiety about marriage. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it.
But what are you talking about? That means you're
I'm
unsure.
saying that doesn't make sense for you to say nervous and the other one are the same when they're like, you can be nervous and still accomplish something. Yeah. Not committed is like, I don't want to do this.
I didn't say non-committed. I said unsure.
Unsure is like, I'm not sure of myself. Nervous, you can have nerves and still do things. NBA players have nerves.
But unsure doesn't mean you're not going to do it.
But you're unsure of the outcome. Nervous just means you have those feelings.
Because you're unsure.
No, you're not unsure. You can
what
still,
makes you nervous about it? What makes you nervous?
I don't know. Your body. Your body makes you nervous. Your body gives you that jump of a down.
About something makes you nervous. What does something like talking out on the microphone makes you nervous, right?
People looking at me?
It makes you unsure of yourself. I'm telling you, man.
I mean, I guess. I'm going to put only one.
I didn't say put both.
Well, which one do you want then? You want nervous or unsure? Because I feel like unsure would work better for his situation because he's with the 23-year-old Playboy model. He's unsure about his trajectory in life. He's unsure of his athletic capabilities if he were to actually try at this age. Are these for two?
No, they're not.
She didn't do dolls anymore?
No, those just aren't for her.
But I'm saying she does do dolls still?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get her something next week on Wednesday. So if you could just shoot me a small text, you fuck, and actually remember and just do it.
You say remember?
hey, bitch.
That nigga said remember.
You don't ever remember when I text you about things.
About.
As I was saying that
nigga acting, bro. That nigga acting.
All right, so what you want? Nervous or unsure? Which one?
Either one.
You're so upsetting. I'm leaving it. Murphy, what is he?
Unsure.
I'll leave. What is Murphy?
Confident.
He's confident?
Yeah.
Would you say overly confident?
Yeah.
That's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That leads to humor. You doing a jump that you can't do.
Yeah. Also, I think he feels even more background. Maybe these are his best friends, but he kind of directed them into not following their shit, and he's okay with him being mundane. So he kind of encouraged them being mundane. So he'd be like, Ed was just like, oh, I'm gonna go to a trade school. I'm gonna do this. He's like, man, bro, could you like really get like a,
I'd rather die than get a 9 to 5.
65, you know what I mean?
Like,
a 6-figure job, 6-figure paycheck doing that shit, bro. Like, can you really?
I've heard people say that when I was starting my shit, they were like, that only gets you to a certain point. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
and then you just don't call them people back.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
I mean?
Yeah, you don't talk, but they're just like,
lie.
and it was just like, yeah, you're right, bro. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you trust your bros more than your girl, because
How do you feel about this? That we add them more to each character for the act ones.
Yeah,
that way we have a better transcript to go into the next shit with. So we're not being like, he wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Then we can point out and be like, yes, he would.
Yeah, because that's in his character.
That's in his character.
Yeah.
But when we're basing it off of Murphy, lead, long jump, all right, we're done. Then I don't have anything on.
We're doing it right now.
No, but I'm saying like
or even more.
Yeah, be a little bit more in depth on the character. Not hella much.
Yeah, because this is everything you learn. I'm talking to the people right now.
Mm-hmm.
So in every single movie, this is why I didn't like film when I went to junior college, bro, because I could break down all this shit, and all the films that I watched afterwards, it made me like look right through it. I'm like, what are they trying to say? Why are they not saying it in this way, So you set up the entire beginning of the movie is setting up who the characters are, and you see who they are. Mm-hmm. Just like in Cabin Fever, just like fucking a haunted house. Each person's saying something about the other person, and you kind of get to know who they are.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, oh, man, how's your arm doing? I know you kind of threw it out, in 5th grade. Remember that? And they do a flashback, him 5th grade falling off comedy shit.
Not even that. It's just more like him being like, he's like, how's your shoulder, man? I know it's a little tight. And then he's just like, shut up. And because they got into a fight last night.
Yeah.
And then he pushes them in the shoulder, like, and it blinks over to him falling out the tree.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that one's a comedy, is it? It's a bromance. Bromance can be funny, though.
Yeah, right? But I was completely making that up.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cuz who fell out the treehouse and hurt his arm in bruisers.
No. I was completely making it
okay.
up. But, it's shit like that, and you're setting everything up to who the fucking person is. And it doesn't necessarily tell what's going to happen in the next shit. Besides them, literally, we just have to stop them walking into the fucking Olympic Center and shit.
Yeah, and that's all I'm saying is that like we don't have the visuals to show people them talking, and I don't want to get into dialogue too much with them because then that affects where the story's gonna head.
Yeah, usually I don't even get to the dialogue, even through the whole entire thing.
But this is good because it gives a background of Edwin has 7 kids and is married to Elizabeth. Is he happily married?
Yeah, that's why they keep having so many damn kids.
She's got that thing on her. Happily. Is he happy?
No, he's regretful.
He's newly single.
Yeah.
Yeah, so regretful.
And he's always been, regretful. He's always been bouncing around females anyway.
Yeah, never gave anybody his full trust.
Yeah.
And Bennett.
He's happy because...
Unsure?
He's happy...
Or is this a callback?
Because he gets to have sex a lot.
What about overwhelmed?
Overwhelmed. That's a good one.
Because he had the Playboy model before this, and now he's like, I used to be good. We're going to train at Olympic Center. She's like, oh, really? I don't know what accent that was, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, she's foreign. And so he feels maybe a little bit overwhelmed because he's being pushed into a situation that he's inspired to do, that he feels obligated to do to get these guys back into it, right? Because he led them into that mediocre life.
Mm-hmm. Also, he definitely believes he can do that shit.
Bennett?
Murphy. Murphy believes he can make up for lost time and who he used to be. That's who he loved the most. That person who he was you already have married.
I know, but I just put happily and I was like,
okay.
Just for my own brain.
Who he was like in high school was the best version of him. And that's why he's still a big fucking kid. Because that's what he used to admire about himself the most. Was the time and shit like that.
Are we going to introduce the antagonist to this story? Or do we wait until Act 2 and 3 to do that?
Honestly, the antagonist...
self-doubt?
Yeah, I believe it's...
conflict?
I believe it's themselves. Also, the head of fucking the track and field coach.
That's what I was thinking, was that she acknowledges that she remembers Murphy, but she's like, you fell off the map years ago, and by looking at it, you ain't tried to stay on it.
Oh, what if it's a fucking high school girlfriend, bro?
That Murphy left?
That Murphy left. No, that she left him.
Because he wasn't dedicated to it.
Yeah, and she was, and her dad was like...
Her dad even saw greatness in him and was like, he has the potential to do this. Yeah. And so all this is kind of like a scheme to... All right. So that's...
Put down her name. Let's cement her.
Tiffany,
yeah.
Tiff. And I'd say, for all intents and purposes, she's 34.
Yeah.
She was slightly older. He pulled an older chick, 1 year older. And she left, and then that's when he kind of lost his drive because, he was like, I'm showing up to practice for her.
She was the one that got away.
The one that got away.
And maybe she's a track and field assistant coach, because usually you have to, be a coach for college and shit. Assistant coach. Okay, boom.
Newly engaged.
Oh, nigga. To the fucking...
Edwin.
The main fucking guy for long jump.
Oh, so she's stuck with the lane of niggas she liked.
Yeah.
She's a fat booty nigga.
A nice long Negro.
You're fucking retarded. All right, man. So let's call that.
Yeah, write down newly engaged.
Newly engaged. We can go into the details of their relationship in Act 2 and 3.
Yeah. Boom. All right, so we have Bennett, Murphy, Edwin.
Just put Edwin as black and Samoan. We will make some rude jokes next podcast.
Yep.
Murphy full black?
Yeah, he's black.
What about Bennett?
Black and white.
Black and white? Yeah. Okay. Oh, because from the fucking... Clippers.
Oh, fucking Blake Griffin?
Yeah. Oh, Blake Griffin blood.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to go back to your marijuana comedy.
No, that's we're gonna.
We don't talk about Bruno. So Bennett, Murphy, and Edwin are all best friends from high school. Mm-hmm. They're in their early 30s.
Where are they from? Does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Somewhere close to Colorado, then. Somewhere close to the Olympic Training Center so they can get there.
Yeah,
drunkenly.
Yeah, drunkenly. Let's go at Washington.
WA. I know those.
Remember you say you weren't going to do shorthand anymore?
Because Joseph, I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, though,
they're
right?
all best friends, and they drunkenly, on a drunken bender one night, came up with a plan to become Olympic gold medalists.
Somewhere in Washington. I'm just going to put somewhere in Washington.
Yeah, Olympic gold medalists. They were all on the track and field team in high school. even maybe Murphy. Maybe they all did like a half of a year in junior college and dropped out.
I say Edwin dropped out because his first kid. Burnett dropped off of a bitch, like off of a female being like
brokenhearted and shit.
Yeah,
so
being like, oh,
he redshirted the whole season.
And Murphy's somewhere with the Sixer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he couldn't stop drinking.
Yeah.
And they come up with a half-ass scheme to walk on to the the U.S. Olympic track and field team based on guts, glory, and determination.
And a good buzz.
Come to find out that Murphy's ex-girlfriend, high school sweetheart, Tiffany, is assistant coach for the fucking track and field team. This is a comedy set in the 1990s, Olympic Training Center. Let's go, Act 1. What you want to call it?
Shit.
A long jump to my heart. The niggas. You saw what is that nigga? He used to play for the Chiefs. He's something the third. RDJ. RDJ said jigaboo. He said he was supposed to say bugaboo. That's what he said. Like he was like,
but he's a nigga.
He said jigaboo. He's black as fuck.
Yeah,
he with a white girlfriend. They made fun of him a lot because he was like quote unquote bought by the Chiefs, and he was like in the back pocket of the team owner.
And this is recent?
No. This was Cam Newton days.
Oh shit!
Right, and yeah, he was doing his shit, and then he was just like, they all proved them all wrong. You know what I'm saying? Those jigaboos. I was like, first of all, that's not an offensive term to us, but definitely you say it around your grandma. If you're black, that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
And my Mexican grandma would look at me like, "What you doing?
What you doing with your life, Patrick?"
You know what they say about that shit. Being raised, you
don't talk about yourself, sweetie. Look at you. You're a beautiful biracial black man.
You a beautiful boo. like nah, don't
ain't
worry,
no
grandma, but I love you,
sweetie. But yeah, so, bam, that's our comedy.
Olympic trials.
Olympic hopeful.
Olympic hopefuls.
Hopefuls, yeah.
Hopefuls?
Hopefuls. Ovals.
That's I'm not saying the word right anymore.
Ovaltine. Ovaltine. You remember that shit?
Ovaltine was hella fire. The chocolate drink that they told you was hella good for you.
Yeah, bro.
That's the same shit as that one with the orangutan on it. Tang.
Yeah, Tang.
I was like, this shit ain't good, but I'm getting all of my vitamin C.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you're pre-diabetic.
You know who drank a lot of Tang?
Todd.
Milton.
You seem like a
Tang drinking nigga. Tang, it's a kick in the glass. Out of your mouth. You remember that shit?
Why did you have an orangutan as your model surfing?
Doing karate, bro. Remember that shit?
Bro, I think that was low-key racist, bro. It was for niggas, and they were like, he's like you. There's no way.
You know what?
No way.
I think it was the same orangutan from Dustin Checks In.
And Cuz should have got a fucking acting award for that. Remember when he hurt his foot and he was bleeding?
Yeah.
And they found him, and he was hurt? I was like, my nigga.
He's like, where's my monkey? Dustin Checks Out or Checks In?
We got to come up with a good
animal
kid movie.
Fuck yeah,
we'll make a kid one, and we'll make one where like the animal, like the dog fucks a girl or something for like adults.
Yo, dude, I think, oh man, we should do like a whole month of just kids movies.
Ooh, nice.
Nigga, that should be hard.
Spirit Dreams could be in that.
Yeah, it could be for sure.
No, I want that to be dark because he's gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna speak on, but yeah.
But yeah, Olympic hopefuls.
Olympic hopefuls. Okay, I like that. Not a lot of room.
Yeah, right there.
Right there?
Yep. There you go, brother.
It's gonna touch a lot of niggas' hearts. Like all the people that like were like, I'm an NCAA qualifier. Like they're telling me to like try out for like the Olympic, center.
Yeah.
And they're just like, you're not that good. And he's like, but I'm hopeful.
Oh, hey, let me give you something that was tight. Boom. That was Act 1 of Olympic Hopefuls. I just broke it down for you guys. It's going to be a good one. So stay tuned for Act 2 and 3 here on NPR.
You dumbass.
We love you. Don't stop being creative. This is Jody Pratt with my fellow host, Patrick Wigfall. We love you. Don't stop being creative. Peace.